name is Catarina L. I will be an incoming freshman at the University of Southern California to double major in Economics and Data Science and Environmental Studies. I'm also a professional big wave surfer and a global climate activist. For me specifically, everything that PASB has done, I have translated it into other activities. So for example, MUN, me knowing the steps of Model United Nations was key for when I went to the Human Rights Council in Geneva, to the real United Nations, and did a debate with all the delegations. And I knew all the procedures because I was able to develop those skills at PASB. But it's not only about the hard skills, it's also about the soft skills that I already mentioned. All the opportunities here really make us be human beings that are empathetic, that are kind. We are not people that only want things for ourselves. We're people that are really trying to make a change in the world for others and for humanity and the planet as a whole. PASB really challenges us, whether it is through the IB curriculum, where we have to learn to have a life balance, to reach for our best potentials, but also in balancing our life to go out with our friends and having fun, all while developing an NGO and participating in NHS. And I think that this balance I wouldn't have learned this balance if it wasn't for the PASB community challenging me in every turn. And again, as I was challenged, I knew I had a community behind me that I could lean on. And I think that is essential because not everyone has the opportunity and the chance to know that if they need help, there is someone to do so. And we don't have just one person to help us. We have a whole family that is the PASB family behind us. PASB is really a community, and that is not only present in the children, is also present in the parents. And connecting also to my life as an activist and as a surfer, I think it's really important for us to grow in a community that when we speak to adults, when we speak to parents, when we speak to teachers, they look us in the eye and they respect us as equals. Because when we go to the world and, for example, we're talking to presidents, we're talking to ministers, we're talking to what we call high-level people. When we work with international people, we deal with so many cultures, so many beliefs. And I always say that when we come together to innovate, create new ideas, create solutions, we have this idea that we have to separate our differences to come together. But coming from PASB, which is an international community that's so diverse, I've learned that we actually need to use those differences and unite those differences to really create the best and strongest possible solutions ever. And I wouldn't have done that if it wasn't for the international and global community in PASB, but also in all events international and in the global level that PASB participates in.